Hello, hello everybody, it's Eric Freeze, and the bifold door has been taken off. We got another washing machine because Crossley from 2013, its motor had an open winding. I believe the new machine is a whirlpool. Let's have a look at what it's like. There's water there. Here's the new whirlpool. Has an agitator. It's like directly attached on. It's not direct drive, it's vertical modulator, something like that. Is this cracked? Is it supposed to be that way? I think it's supposed to be that way. Drainage needs work. I have to say the lid doesn't feel cheap, which I do like. These switches feel extremely cheap. This is actually, seems deep water all the way. This thing actually appears to be like more of a higher end model, not more of a base model like what the older machine was. Don't even know. This thing will probably take a few hours to do. Unlike the Maytag Centennial that I have, hopefully it won't take 3 hours to do a load. Yes, 3 hours. At least this thing still works. Here's a gripe I'm also going to talk about with new machines that I don't like are these lid switches. We actually had this fail on our old machine and we had to bypass it. Mostly because this is completely unnecessary. This machine also doesn't have a tub brake, which I also dislike. This appears to be the same exact tub as the Centennial, but Whirlpool and Maytag are made by the same company, which is Whirlpool, obviously. Once again, I do like how this thing actually has a metal lid, though. I do respect it for that. Honestly, that's very cheesy. I don't like this at all. This thing looks like a piece of shit. I apologize for the foul words, but I need to be honest. Seems like the backside of this is a bit more different compared to the Crossley. You know, the Crossley is pretty much the same exact type of machine as this. I'll have to see how this one cleans. If this one works as good as the Maytag, it may actually be an okay machine. We'll see if this one lasts longer than 2 years, though. Because the Maytag, it only lasted 2 years, which is deplorable in my opinion. A washing machine should not last 2 years. It should definitely last a lot longer than that. We have the owner's manual, as well as some detergent, energy guide, warranty, which we'll probably need to set up so I can get the money back if this thing fails, or another piece of junk washing machine if this thing fails. Let's hope for the best with this thing. Let's see where this one's made in, at least. I can't really tell because everything on this model plate is freaking dirty. I mean, blurry as heck. My hand's shaking for some reason. That noisy piece of junk is just turned on. It never wants to shut up. Can't find a model registration or anything that not model registration, model number. I want to, or whatever, identification plate, because I actually want to know where this thing is made in, because I don't know. I'm gonna guess China. This thing seems very Chinese. Hey, at least this feels strong. This actually feels stronger than the Crossley. This also feels a lot stronger than a Crossley. This does too. The one that was on a Crossley also broke over time. I actually have the spare lead switch in here. Here it is. Because it always likes to fall off. And we had this thing jabbed into the side of the lock. For some reason, they cut off a piece of it here with the new design. Will this even fit in? It doesn't appear to. I'm not going to force it in because I don't want to break it because it's going to be very cheap. And probably way too much to fix it. And we'll see how this thing does a load because we have a lot of laundry that we do need to do today. I would have rather had a Samsung front loader or an older top loader, like an older Whirlpool direct drive from the 90s. But there'll also probably be an update on the Maytag. But yeah, and being that I can't open this, it's not going to be really worth any use doing a wash day wash-in. So I'm just going to retreat.